Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling one of the biggest and frankly, most overwhelming questions for students, developers, and, well, really anyone looking to architect a future-proof career in tech. Right now, you're standing at a major crossroads, staring down three massive paths: front-end development, back-end development, or AI engineering. They're all growing incredibly fast, but they demand vastly different skills, they offer entirely different work styles, and they present totally unique challenges. So how on earth do you decide? Well, you are definitely in the right place.
Let's be real. Are you currently struggling to choose your path? Maybe you're caught between designing beautiful intuitive interfaces, or maybe you want to dive deep into complex data pipelines. Think of this explainer as your personal career matchmaker tool. We aren't just going to look at what these jobs pay. We're actually going to evaluate your personal strengths, your specific interests, and your work style against the ground realities of these three fields to find your absolute perfect fit.
Here's our game plan for this explainer. First, the tech career dilemma. Then we'll unpack front-end, back-end, and AI engineering. After that, we'll do a quick reality check. And finally, we'll match your personality to the right tech path. Let's jump right in. Section 1, the tech career dilemma, navigating the massive growth of tech fields.
Section 2, front-end, the visual interface, building what users see.
All right, so by definition, front-end development focuses on absolutely everything a user can see, click, and interact with inside an application or a website. If you're looking at a sleek layout, a highly functional dashboard, intuitive buttons, responsive designs that magically adapt to your phone screen, or engaging animations, yeah, that's all front-end. The main goal here is straightforward but absolutely critical: improve the overall user experience and make applications visually appealing and completely frictionless to use. The specific trait profile required for this is pretty fascinating. The core technologies you're going to use are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and modern frameworks like React and Next.js. Now, this path is ideal if you genuinely enjoy creativity, visual design, and getting those fast, visible results. One major advantage here is that your projects are incredibly easy to showcase to potential employers because they can literally see your work immediately. The trade-off, though, it's highly competitive for beginners, exactly because it is such a popular starting point.
Section 3, back-end, the core logic, powering the application's engine.
So, back-end development is all about the internal engine. While the user is happily clicking around that beautiful front end we just talked about, the back-end systems are doing the real heavy lifting. They handle user authentication, APIs, databases, business logic, security, and server communication. Think of it as the invisible plumbing of the internet. Without the backend, an app simply can't store your data, it can't securely log you in, and it really can't perform any of its core operations. Because of this, things like performance, scalability, and reliability are absolute obsessions for backend developers. Your backend toolkit is going to include languages and tools like Java, Python, Node.js, Spring Boot, and databases like MySQL or MongoDB. This path is tailor-made for you if you enjoy deep logical thinking, complex problem solving, and system architecture. Look, if you're the kind of person who prefers building highly reliable, bulletproof systems over picking the perfect color palette or designing visual interfaces, the backend is 100% where you belong.
Section 4, AI engineering, intelligent systems, the fastest growing frontier.
Now, this is where things get wild. AI engineering fundamentally changes how we build software. Instead of writing fixed step-by-step logic like traditional developers do, AI engineers build systems that can learn patterns, generate their own responses, make predictions, and automate incredibly complex tasks. You're relying on machine learning, deep learning, neural networks, and large language models to create applications like AI chatbots, recommendation systems, and coding assistants. You aren't just giving a machine instructions anymore. You are actually training a system to figure things out for itself. The AI toolkit is fascinating, and honestly, it's changing almost weekly at this point. You'll work heavily with Python, frameworks like PyTorch and TensorFlow, vector databases, RAG systems, and AI APIs. This career is suited for those who love experimentation, advanced mathematics, statistics, and data science. You really have to love research concepts and be totally comfortable with continuous learning, because the tech you use today might be completely outdated tomorrow. It's thrilling for sure, but it is intense. Section 5, the reality check, difficulty, salary, and future scope. Let's look at the real-world trade-offs here. Starting with difficulty, front-end definitely offers an easier entry point for beginners, though, mastering it as things get advanced is tough. Back-end demands strong logic and system design right from day one. In AI, Well, it's generally considered the most challenging, requiring heavy math, data processing, and model optimization. When it comes to salary, all three pay strongly, but AI currently commands the highest salaries because the demand is just exploding, while skilled professionals are still pretty limited. Finally, the future. Front-end remains super important, back-end is extremely stable, but AI is staring down massive, transformative growth over the next decade. So, the absolutely crucial point is this. There is a lot of fear out there right now. But the future reality is that AI will not replace traditional front-end or back-end developers. Every app is still going to need an interface and secure data logic. Instead, developers who understand AI tools, who integrate AI APIs, and who leverage automation in their daily work will become exponentially more powerful and valuable. You don't have to be an AI engineer to use AI to your massive advantage. Section 6. Choosing your tech path. Matching your traits to your career. Let's summarize the core personality match so you can confidently align your strengths. Step 1. Choose front-end if your brain lights up at creativity, visual design, and building things people directly touch. Step 2. Choose back-end if you thrive on logical problem-solving, organizing data, and designing the hidden architecture of complex systems. And step 3. Choose AI engineering if you have an analytical mind that loves mathematical experimentation and the challenge of building intelligent, automated futures. Now, let's look at how this all builds into the modern industry reality. You don't actually have to stay in just one box forever. In fact, the industry is moving aggressively toward hybrid combinations. Cross-disciplinary skills are incredibly valuable right now. A front-end developer who can integrate AI chatbots, a back-end developer who can optimize data pipelines for machine learning, or a full-stack developer with AI integration skills, these are literally the most highly sought-after profiles out there today. I want to leave you with this fantastic quote and takeaway from our source material today. The most important thing is not choosing the perfect field, but continuously improving your skills and staying consistent in learning. Seriously, don't let the fear of making the quote-unquote wrong choice paralyze you. Pick the path that genuinely excites you the most right now, get started, and just let your curiosity guide your continuous learning. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want you to ask yourself one final critical question. What kind of problems do you actually want to solve every day? Do you want to solve visual problems, structural problems, or intelligent, automated problems? Answer that, and you've found your path. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I absolutely cannot wait to see what you decide to build.